My 25 picks this year were better than yours. This year, I finally read the famous works of the Bronte sisters, which means I spent time with Jane Eyre, Catherine Earnshaw, and Helen Graham. I also revisited some haunting cultural staples. Dracula. Yes, I spent time with Jonathan and Lucy. 1984, A Grim Walk Alongside Winston Smith. Spooky. And finally, I read Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West. Very different from the movie. Alphaba, here in the book, she's so misunderstood. All right, here's my 25 books. Pedro Paramo. I was in Kamala listening to voices, especially Juan Preciado, telling you their life story a little bit too late. The Divine Comedy. I followed Dante step by step with Virgil, patiently guiding me through places I wasn't ready for. The Stranger. Marceau is that emotionally distant acquaintance who makes you question what society expects from you. Pride and Prejudice. Spending time with Elizabeth Bennet and occasionally tolerating Mr. Darcy reminded me why these characters never age. Sense and Sensibility. Oh, I'm not showing any of the books. Hold on. Sense and Sensibility, Eleanor and Marianne Dashwood feel like two friends who handle heartbreak in completely opposite ways. The Sound and the Fury. Living inside Benji's mind was disorienting, while Quentin and his obsession and despair. The Motes in God's Eye. First contact becomes personal when you start thinking about Charlie Blaine navigating impossible diplomacy. Here is a nerd fact for you. The Coal-Sack Nebula is real, visible in the southern hemisphere. So if you live in Brazil, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, and Chile, let me know if you've seen it. Project Hail Mary. Yes, I reviewed this one, and honestly, Ryland, Grace, and Rocky felt like unlikely companions I didn't want to leave behind. The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. I reviewed this one as well. I tried to review really over dramatic. So try to take a look at that in the videos over here. Rosemary Ashby and Dr. Chef felt like co-workers I would happily live in space with. The Night Circus, I reviewed this one as well. Very over dramatic. I don't know. I just made it sound so over the top. Celia Bowen and Marco felt like two people locked in a escape room. Northanger Abbey. Catherine Morland is that overly creative friend who reads way too many gothic novels. Station 11. Following Kirsten Raymond made this feel intimate even when the world was ending. 58% Too Far. This felt like being trapped in a room with people making terrible choices, intentionally uncomfortable. The Deep Range Exploring alongside Leonard McCarthy made this vastness of the ocean feel almost spiritual. Think about Greenpeace and whales. Mrs. Dalloway, 24 hours here, Mrs. Dalloway, spending the day with Clarissa Dalloway while crossing paths with Septimus Smith. It was quietly devastating. The Andromeda Strain. This is what I think about aliens. I think aliens are like this in this book. New Romancer. Case is the kind of burnt out acquaintance you don't fully trust, but can't stop listening to. The Magic Mountain, I have a super fun review. Go check it out. Dark Matter. I think there's a movie on Netflix series. Jason Denson felt painfully real, the friend who wonders what his life could have been. Two books by this author here, Blindness. This book doesn't let you forget the doctor's wife. She stays with you long after.
Seeing a strange political companion to blindness, where society itself feels like the main character.
Full Vares. Walking alongside Marcus Vinicius in ancient Rome felt epic and morally heavy. The Bees. Following Flora 717 was unexpectedly emotional. Small life, enormous stake. Altered Carbon. I think there's a series too on Netflix. Takeshi Kovacs is the kind of gritty acquaintance who thrives in chaos. Tress of the Emerald Sea. I reviewed this one too on my video. I hate Brandon Sanderson fans. Tress herself feels like someone quietly brave. So see, my books that I read this year, they are way better than yours. A lot of different genres, a lot of voices, a lot of characters I felt like I know now personally. Now is your turn to roast me because I just challenged you by saying I read better books than you did this year. So drop down your comments and I love replying to all of them.